All right. So, I have, if you didn't know, I've gone through a spiritual awakening recently, and I'm really working to stay in the present and listen to my intuition 100% all the time. So, with that being said, was woken up late last night and wrote down my thoughts, and it kind of goes with my dreams. And here we are. I'm going to share it with you all. In case it resonates with anyone and says, hey, I've been looking for a girl to do this for me. Here I am. I am working to be a public speaker. So I am driven to share my experiences that will help others hopefully overcome similar experiences or open up their minds to a different way to handle a situation. So all kinds of things. And public speaking is the only way I can figure out how to quickly and effectively share that or share those stories or have those conversations or start the conversation of whatever it is. So I started running through, at 3 a.m, always fun, running through the list of what my experiences are that I think that can resonate with, the general public somehow, really focusing in on women and children. But that's just because I am a woman, I raise children, and, that's my largest worldly experience, I feel. But this is my list that I came up with. So if anything resonates, hey, let me know. So first of all, I'm Gen X from California between 1970 and 88. So up until I was 18. Parents were divorced when I was 3. And that whole dynamic of that life and how that works out. Also, I was abducted and raped as a child. So that experience and how I have worked through and overcome that experience to be able to talk about it. And, it's obviously something that's really in the forefront of the world right now. And if there's anything that I can do to help people through that or help children not fall into the hands of that, if there's any way, but either way. So there's that. Also had a mentally and physically abusive dad and marriage, and how that experience was, and those stories and the various hills I had to overcome to work through that life. Also, career-wise, I have been in the residential construction field for the last 30 plus years. New homes, remodeling, and interior design. I started my own business with that full-time for the past year, so I've been working on that and what that looks like, lots of information and knowledge in that industry that I can consult or help with. Also, I worked in the restaurant industry for a few years, many years, serving, bartending, high-end, and, that experience. Also was a flight attendant for a little bit and lived in New Jersey, and that experience. Like I said at the beginning, the spiritual awakening that I have been going through and started working on religiously over the past 3 years, but learning some of the things that I've done throughout my lifetime were little seeds that were planted that kind of worked me to here. And now I'm working on planting more seeds for what I feel is my purpose moving forward on this last phase of my life. So if you know of anyone in the industry that you can refer me to, if you know the steps it takes that I should start taking to get there, just looking for guidance, and hopefully I can get my word out there, how I can get my word out there or my experiences out there to help the community, the people, one person, just anyone, if I could just help. You know, I always wanted or always thought I was left alone to fight all these battles throughout my life, and never felt there was somebody that I could reach out to or look to or be mentored by to help. And if I could be that person for at least one person, then that's what I'm put on earth for. Love you all.